You are now tuning into The Vibe with your boys podcast. Starring Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy. You dig?
Yes.
Yep.
I thought you said you was ready.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy, and we are back with another episode of Vibe with your boys podcast. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. It feel good to be here. How you feeling, Mega? How you living?
I'm here. Like, I don't know if it feels good. I mean, it feels good to be here, like alive, but I'd rather be in bed. That's if you just being literal about it.
Your mic on? Talking to it?
Yo.
Oh, there we go. Thought you wasn't coming up there.
I thought he wasn't doing his job. So we got different jobs here. Anytime the audio messed up, that's him. I'm saying. Sorry.
You just throw me under the bus?
No, like next to the bus though. Like the bus coming like right here. Like,
I ain't get hit though.
Nah, you ain't gonna get hit.
That's important.
You might get hit by the mirror though. You know the mirror on the side of the bus?
It might knock me down a little bit.
Yeah, it might get touched.
I gotta go to the hospital?
Nah, you should be straight. Unless you a bitch ass nigga.
Bet. You don't want to do the show today, bro?
Nah, go ahead, bro. We good. I'm here.
Man, we got a lot to talk about.
Start talking.
Hopefully y'all doing good, living good. It's not as hot anymore, so hopefully y'all straight. Let's see.
This shit, I don't know if we just figured it out today, but this shit cooler. This shit cool, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Good things come to those who wait.
I bought my rag. I ain't
You don't need that bit.
I don't need it.
We vibing for sure. Let's see, where we gonna start at?
A lot of bullshit going on, for sure.
Let's start with the OG, triple OG, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre made headlines this week.
Another one.
Another headline. We talked about him. He's been a topic a few times in this show, and it's crazy because for a while he was quiet.
Hey,
But it seems like this last year, he just keep popping up in the headlines. Dr. Dre made some more headlines this week when his seemingly estranged 38-year-old daughter, came up in an article saying that she's homeless, living in a rental car. She has about 3 or 4 kids that are not with her, but are living with a friend or another family member while she's living in her car. And she's doing like Uber and warehouse jobs just to, being able to afford the rental car, which she can't even afford. She paid 1 week's worth. She was on the second week. She feel like they about to come get the rental.
So she covering her responsibilities, like the Uber and stuff. That's responsibilities. Like when you have kids and stuff, you got responsibilities. You gotta cover.
Yeah, but I'm saying, yeah. She explaining her story, and she's also went ahead and said that Dr. Dre, since January 2020, stopped giving her any money, hasn't been paying her rent and no allowance, things of that nature. And she reached out to his team because she didn't have a direct line to him, and he responded back through his team saying that the reason why he cut you off is because you were saying stuff about him in the articles about your relationship, and I guess revealing certain stuff that he felt like should not have been revealed. Mm-hmm. And it sent the internet to an uproar, and everybody has something to say, of course, and their opinion on if they agree or don't agree. And I've seen a lot of people saying that Dr. Dre's a billionaire. Why would he have a kid that's facing homelessness, and why would you not put your kid in a position to win or be, great, and things of that nature, what they would do if they were a billionaire and things of that. And it led me wonder to think, yes, Dr. Dre's a billionaire. Yes, her father is Dr. Dre, but he's not the reason why she's homeless. Mm-hmm. If you ask somebody, if you was to go up to ask her, why are you homeless? My dad doesn't give me any money. You're 38.
Yeah, 38, yeah.
That's not an excuse. I didn't come from a millionaire family.
You did?
Much less a billionaire family. Not even high thousand family. And God willing, God blessing, my mom made it do what it do.
A lot of ramen noodle nights?
A few. But that's doing what it do. You came from a millionaire family? Mm-hmm. Oh. Why we not popping there, nigga?
Well, You talking about it right now. What my money got to do with you?
But I'm saying I didn't
Sense of entitlement.
I'm just saying I came out of pocket a lot
Oh.
for what we got going on. What you got going on, bruh?
My bad.
Come on, bruh.
Pardon me. Nah, but yeah, man, I ain't come from no millionaire family. Shit, I'm gonna be here right now.
You from the trenches?
I'll be in the. Nah, I mean, yeah, I guess, but like,
Not the trenches, like
I won't say I'm from the trenches.
like
though,
the trench.
Yeah, I'm from the trench. Yeah, not the trenches. Cause niggas from the trenches, you can tell a nigga from the trenches. Nah, I could disguise as a trench, you know. Little cornflakes every night. But I ain't gonna lie though, that's not because I had to. It's because I liked it.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I'm straight. I'll eat cornflakes for dinner. But that's still probably food there. I just, little cornflakes. Not the new cornflakes. The new cornflakes taste trash. I bought me a box of cornflakes from Publix, and I'm like, bro, this is not what I used to eat, bro.
Now, with the frog on the box?
Is it a fraud? I think so. It's like them red shit. I don't know. But it's shit trash, bro. No, don't eat the new cornflakes. But anyway, that had nothing to do with what you was talking about. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, like, what's your take on it? As far as she's homeless, a lot of people are saying, why is Dr. Dre not helping her out? It's your daughter. No matter what she did, you should have her back. What's your take on them? How you feel about that?
I mean, obviously, it's a sense of entitlement that she felt, obviously. I mean, first of all, they've been estranged for what is that? The article said like 20 years of them? They've been estranged for a long time. And up until 17 months ago, you were receiving payments every month. So whatever happened from that day, the article came out that she's homeless, and the 17 months prior, who knows? But if it is true that she was releasing stuff in, to like the blogs or articles and stuff, why do you expect for me to keep putting food in your mouth? You're 38 years old. You're my child, but I'm not entitled to keep your livelihood going,
And
billionaire or not.
And why is that a story? It's a story because his dad is Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre, exactly.
Like, if he was just a billionaire that nobody knew about, you wouldn't feel compelled to go into the media and start saying this and start saying that.
As a parent, once your child get older, if you have the means to help them, further along, then you could do it. But you're not entitled to help your child. I mean, you did your best. Like, you raised them. I mean, well, Dr. Dre allegedly didn't raise her, but you raised them, whatever the case may be. Like, if you can't help, you can't help. You're 38 years old. Like, you should have your life together. If you don't got your life together now.
I'm not saying that she should be a millionaire.
Nah, just have your life together.
At the very necessities, be like, you doing what you got to do to take care of yours, bro.
You
it's
have
like
4 kids. Responsibilities, bro.
Yeah.
The bare minimum that you would need is a car. Well, yeah, a car and somewhere to stay.
And it's not specified whether she said she was receiving money from how long.
Yeah, we don't know how long she was receiving money.
But what were you doing during that time? Like, what were you doing before? What were you doing after you started receiving the money? Like, and when it stopped, like, it's just so many things you got to put together. And it's like, people want to say, "Oh, that's your kid. You should always take care of your kid." First of all, that creates a sense of entitlement, especially when you're coming from money. You as a parent should want your kids to always know you have their back at all times and things of that nature. But it comes a time where everybody matures, everybody grows up, everybody thinks differently, everybody has their own vision for themselves or lack of vision for themselves, and you as a parent can only do so much. Now, a lot of parents, I'm not a parent yet myself, but a lot of parents...
You're not?
No. I don't know why you asked that question as if you didn't already know that. A lot of parents...
I swear you told... Never mind. Go ahead.
A lot of parents, they sometimes like set out a vision for their kids of like what they want to happen. And, some stricter than others. Some, may be disappointed but say, hey, I'm going to keep financially supporting you till you spread your wings,
Yeah.
I'm going to pray for you to go on world tours and travel the world and hopefully you find yourself and things like that. Other parents say, hey, you going to college or you getting out? You going to college.
Cut and dry.
I'm paying for it. You going to college or you getting out? And those rich parents, not just middle. A lot of rich parents have that mindset. Like, I've been putting money in your college tuition since you were before you were even born. You feel me? So it's like, nah, you're going to college. Or some people just may want you to just learn how to do something for yourself. So at that point, it comes on the child. The kid that you have is like, what do they want from themselves? And if they go from what the vision that the parent had, some parents may cut them off, or they may continue to support them in despite. But at the end of the day, once you get to a certain age, especially if you're rebellious, like open rebellious, like don't listen or don't care or neglect everything your parents have to say, at that point, like, you're showing you don't need their help. You're showing you don't need their help. Your actions are showing it. You're telling them, and they don't have to help you. They don't have to help you. And the mindset of I'm gonna help my kid no matter what. I feel like that's easier said than done. I mean, a lot of things, everything is easier said than done. First of all, but it's like, bro, some kids put their parents through hell, bro. Like, I've been seeing a whole bunch of homeless people, of course, like driving, and I'm pretty sure some of those people come from good families, bro. And whether they turn to drugs or whatever the case may be, they turn to the streets. The families more than likely probably did different things to help them. Certain people you can't help. Certain people don't listen. Certain people want to take your money.
Certain people don't want to help.
Want to take your money, don't want to take your advice, don't want to listen to nothing you have to say. They just want to say, but you want to give me the money or not. And that's how certain things are. So, and people want to make it only black people do that to each other, do that to their own. Why we always got to get it from tough love and things of that nature. It has nothing to do with being black or white. It's about your principles. It's about the morals that your parents have, the guidelines they set, the vision that they have, and how they think. Everybody's differently. It's some black people who have money. You feel me? They spoil their kids, but they spoil them. You was making the point. They spoil them because they're doing good. You feel me? They get good grades. They do this. They do that. They've already graduated. You know.
They know as long as they keep like doing good in life, they're gonna keep getting spoiled. But is it really spoil or reward? Like I mean,
it's rewarding, but it's anytime you like somebody can ask you, just give like without a question. It's spoiling, but it's like spoiling because they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, so
is that even really spoiling? But I have to do something in return to get it. So it's like,
yeah, I mean,
like a reward.
It still is, because it's like some people would say like, what the
like somebody come to you right now,
like you're supposed to get good grades, like.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just like a gift isn't mandatory or necessary.
It's not, but it's an actual motivator.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it, whatever.
Yeah, and then others would spoil, but the kid bringing bad grades or is a head case, disobedient, and still get what they want.
Nah, that's spoiled.
Spoil Ryan.
Oh, okay, okay. Spoil, you got spoiled. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
you spoil Ryan.
Okay.
You spoil Ryan, and those are ones you got to watch out for, because in their eyes they can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong in their parents' eyes. You feel me? And when it comes down to that, the parents gonna get just keep getting milked along as the road goes down. So everybody has their own style of parenting. Rich people, poor folk, middle class. So we can't just say it's black folk, because I made the point that Jackie Chan, he's about worth $400 million. Him and his son has been having disputes over the years, and he's been like vocal about, he not satisfied or pleased with the way his son living his life. He's not leaving his son any money. I guess he's cut out the will, or he's not leaving all his money to his son. And I think you were saying about Daniel Craig, James Bond. What was you saying?
No, he was like, he felt like it's selfish for his kids to think that he's gonna leave his money to them. And I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like, but white people say it all the time. But if a black man come out and say something like that, they will be like, "Oh, you're supposed to build generational wealth and all this extra shit." First of all, just because you leave a whole bunch of money behind doesn't mean it's gonna build generational wealth.
No.
If you leave it to somebody that's irresponsible, who doesn't know how to manage money, whatever the case may be, and that's not gonna build generational wealth. It might blow within his generation, their generation. Plus, a lot of these people, bro, be like 40. Like, for example, like Bill Gates' kids, right? Go back. Bill Gates' kids like 50, 60. If they was going to build some type of wealth, like...
Bill Gates got kids?
Yeah, Bill Gates got kids. Yeah,
Okay,
Bill Gates got kids. If Bill Gates was going to, like, if this kid was going to build some type of, like, wealth, they would have already been on the way to building it. Like, me leaving you all my funds don't mean that it's going to be in good hands.
And then again, if I'm running a $1 billion, $1 trillion business, or whatever the case may be, if you're smart and I I can use you as an asset. More than likely, I'm gonna hire you and put you in a position to where you could level up in the ranks of my company. You feel me? Like, you can't just leave a company like Microsoft to your kid just because he's your kid. You got to give it to the person who's qualified to run it. So if you have that vision for your kid, like one day I want my kid to run this company, you got to grow him up that way, and hopefully he wants to do that. But if he's not cut out for it,
he got 3 kids.
Yeah, if he's not cut out for it, or he's not able to run a company, you can leave him. You can leave him shares. But you probably not gonna leave him no decisional making.
Nah, exactly. You could definitely leave shares. Like, you could leave shares for your grandkids. This amount of money when they turn this amount of age, they can have. You can do all that.
You can make sure Microsoft stays in the family to where if Microsoft is gonna leave the family, my son has to write off on it. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of stuff you could do, but he won't have no decisions in the operational day-to-day operations and shit like that, because that's not what he grew up on. That's not what he went to school for. That's not what he excelled at. The whole generational wealth thing is like, that should be the mindset. But it's like, you have to realize what type of kids you're raising. Are you raising kids that are going to be responsible and actually make it generational wealth, or is it going to stop a generation or two after me? It's going to stop at my grandkids. By the time we get to my grandkids, it's swindled down and they live in a straight life, but by the time they're older, it's nothing for them. So it's your principles, bro. You were saying something about Deion Sanders, about like how he was saying that a lot of parents like to act like they don't have their favorites, but
he was like every parent has their favorites. He was like, as a parent, you know which kid is responsible for what. Like, you know, the responsible kid, if they go out, you'll give them the credit card because you know they're not gonna just blow all the money on the credit card. You got the other kid, if they go out, they gonna be the designated driver because they're not gonna be drinking and driving. Then you got the kid like, you know what, I ain't gonna give you no responsibilities because you a problem child. So hopefully your siblings can help look over you.
Yeah, look after you.
Yeah, exactly. So, and he was like, in his will, he was like, everybody, all my kids already know who's gonna get what. It's not gonna be no surprise. You already know you're not gonna get nothing because I already know you're not gonna do well with it. So it's like, bro, it's just stuff like that. It's like, just because they're a kid, you could. Not all of them is responsible for your legacy or your it's not all of them not responsible for it.
And before we get off this topic, money leads to destruction. First of all, like we keep poking at it. If you're not the kid that's responsible or a problem child, who knows what you're gonna take my money and do? I can, bro. You know how many multi-millionaires that went broke?
Yeah.
And this is not something they were given. They built themselves up and ended up going broke because living a flashy lifestyle.
Never had the foundation to be able to carry all that money out. But usually that stuff like that happen even though they work for it, but they come across a large sum of money pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is they work towards, like whatever the crap was, boxing, whatever, but they start making so much money. That's why I respect Floyd, because like whether or not Floyd have a very flashy lifestyle, but Floyd gonna go get the bag. So even though he has to kind of get the bag, but you gotta respect it. He hasn't gone broke. Like Mike Tyson was buying tigers and zebras and shit. And you see what happened early 2000, that nigga lost everything. You feel me? So you gotta be able to build a lifestyle that you can maintain for yourself. And yeah, man, some people can't maintain it.
They take it out, go buy drugs and this and that, or gambling all the way, or
nigga, the producer, white boy that blew all his money, $100 million. Scott Sutton, bro. Scott Storch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man said at one point he was spending $1 million a week on drugs. $1 million a week on drugs, bro.
It's not just for him, his use, but for parties and
$1 million a week, bro. Come on, bro. It don't matter. The nigga bought a yacht, so he bought the yacht and he bought a bigger yacht because his next door neighbor had a bigger yacht than him. Shit like that, bro. You gonna blow your money, bro. But when you come from nothing, because he had a very coming up from nothing, even though he's white. You know how I feel about that. But anyway, he came from nothing, so when you get to where you can afford all these lavish stuff, you don't got the foundation to support it. So yeah, man.
Yeah, but that's just it. I just hate when people always automatically go to the black thing. I'm like, bruh, we don't gotta make everything about race, color, bruh. Everybody got their different principles, morals, which they abide by. Everybody think differently. Everybody's independent thinkers, hopefully. So yeah, we ain't gotta make it about that. Let's see. Keeping it with the money. Dennis Schroder. Not too sure how many of you guys are familiar with him. Last played for the Los Angeles Lakers. was having a pretty solid year last year.
They need to remove him from every high building in Boston. Don't let him go nowhere close to high buildings. Go ahead, talk.
Last play for the Los Angeles Lakers had a pretty decent season.
Or busy streets. Stay away from busy streets. I'm gonna call you back.
To where he got offered an extension of 4 years, $84 million.
They keep all the bleach, Clorox, knives, everything away from him.
Do you want them to like isolate him or something?
Quarantine. There we go. Quarantine him. Quarantine him from himself, from his mind. Go ahead, continue.
And some people batted it up like, they offered him 4 years, $84 million. That's starting point guard money. They looking at him to be their starting point guard moving forward, or a part of their starting five. And Dennis, I'm not sure if he, well, what's clear is he wanted to bet on himself. I'm not sure if he thought that his production that he's given, that he can do more than that, or he felt like there's reports that he felt like he was a part of a big three with LeBron, AD, and him. He went and declined that, seeking more money in the free agency, $100 million plus. So he declined at $84 million. He continued to play, well during the regular season, and playoffs came. There was a dip in his what you call it?
He started declining after All-Star break.
So but you feel me? It would have still been worth $84 million. It was. No.
But good team. I'm sorry to cut you off.
I feel like it would still been worth the $84 million. Like they could have, if the extension would have came even at the end of the season, I feel like he was still there. Like they would have still offered him an extension about 4 years, $84 million. But then what really sealed the deal, his production decline in the playoffs. Lakers went out in the first round to the eventual Western Conference champions, the Phoenix Suns. LeBron was battling some injuries, AD was out, and Dennis Schroder was nowhere to be found. To where I guess the Lakers had to take a step back and see that, this is not going to work. And they went ahead and traded for Russell Westbrook. Splash. And that led everybody thinking, where Dennis Schroder going to go? Few teams out there in the market. You had a few point guards. People who don't know sports, follow with me. It's coming. And like I said, he turned down 4 years, $84 million. 2 days ago, Dennis Schroder signed with the Boston Celtics for 1 year, $5.9 million. 1 year, $5.9 million.
They didn't even want to give him 2 years. He said, "Can I get 2 years? Let me get 2 years, $11 million, $5.9 a year." They're like, "No, we can't do that for you." Man, look, I just want to go on record and say, the moment that he declined that deal, I was telling you what the hell you gonna do. Like, what you expect to get? Cause you gotta know the market, bro. You gotta know your market. You gotta know the market. Okay, I know you want to bet on yourself, but what more did he think he was gonna get? If you go into the $100 million, you star point guard type role. That's a star point guard type role. That's star point guard money. You not that, bro. The 5 years of 90, 4 years 84, and 5 years 90, shit like that is what you're gonna get. That being said, what he gonna do? You know he contemplated, right?
No, you don't know that, and don't do that.
But you know what I've contemplated.
Okay,
what? You don't know
contemplated what?
He contemplated.
What?
Whatever he contemplated, he contemplated it, bro.
And to do the math breakdown, 4 years, $84 million is $21 million a year.
Now you're making $5.
Now,
a lot of people that don't know will be like, $5 million. Who complains about $5 million? In sports, that's pretty bad.
We just got done talking about generational money.
Yeah, that's not generational money. Matter of fact, you might blow that in 1 year. Oh, ain't he in
Boston?
Boston, state taxes over there, all that. You gotta keep the knives away from him.
So, maybe he can have a great year in Boston, come back, revisit. Hopefully he got a 1 year deal, so maybe he can come back with a $13, $14 million a year contract.
That's why you need a good agent. Rich Paul wouldn't let that shit slide. That's why, you signing this deal. If you want out after, okay, we'll figure it out. But you signing this deal. Yeah, because when it comes down to an agent, you're supposed to know the market, understand the market. You feel me? Fill out like, okay, what teams are gonna have the money to sign you? What teams are looking for a point guard? Things like that. Chicago was a team that could have signed that was interested in him. Early, they traded for Lonzo Ball, so that was off the market. Another team, Washington, once they trade Russell Westbrook, he got a chance to go to Washington, but then they would have been trying to trade if they wanted him. They would have been trying to trade deal. So that was off the market. Miami ended up trying to get Kyle Lowry, even though it was rumored, but I don't know if that was ever like, but they ain't getting Kyle Lowry. So it's like, bro, every team that needed a point guard got a point guard. Where the hell you gonna go? It's like, bro, and damn, you know he contemplated. He definitely contemplated.
Cut it out, but
he contemplated retiring from the league, probably going overseas, retiring from life. He contemplated a lot of stuff.
Retiring from life?
Huh?
What you mean by
Don't say that, because you trying to say he contemplated suicide. I didn't say nothing about that.
You said retiring from life.
No. I said the NBA and going overseas and retiring.
I mean, you recorded, but okay.
Yeah, I know I'm recording. That's why I would never say he retired from life. Why would I say the man retiring from life? That's ridiculous. What my uncle calling me? But anyway, that's ridiculous. Go ahead.
But yeah, man. I'm not even gonna say shout out to Dennis Schroder.
No, you don't deserve a shout out. No,
I'm not even gonna say shout out to Dennis Schroder, man.
This podcast.
my boy, you tripping? I'm rooting for you though. I would say I'm rooting for you.
I hope he punches his agent in his shit. I hope he punches his agent in his shit, and I hope his agent punch him in his shit for listening to the agent. A whole lot of punching gonna need to go on. A whole lot of punching.
Yeah. Keeping it with the NBA.
Speaking of punching, his dad. This person's dad, if he got a daddy, need to beat his ass. Beat his ass. Go ahead, continue.
PJ Washington of the Charlotte Hornets. What is he? He's about to be in his third year. Third year player. Some promise. Solid big man.
He ain't got no chance.
Solid big man.
No choice.
In the third year in the league. Publicly dated IG model, Brittany Rayner. They had a kid. They got married, and seemingly, I'm seeing different articles. The one I seen said after they had their kid,
2 weeks later,
in secret, 2 weeks later, she filed for divorce. And with that filing of divorce, she is now allegedly about to get $200K a month. $200K a month. And the breakdown, I believe PJ Washington was getting $4.5 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting $2.4 million a year, and leaving him with 2.1. And according to the numbers, I believe that's like a Supermax deal of 18 years, $43 million.
A Supermax deal?
That's what the internet said. They said she just signed a Supermax deal. 18 years, $43 million. PJ. Don't tell me you went outside like that, dog. I was.
You married the bitch?
Yeah.
No, you married the bitch.
I was hearing it. I'm like, bro, ain't no way. I was waiting for PJ to come out and say it's not true. It's not true. Because no, you ain't go outside like that.
Not only did you fuck up and get the bitch pregnant. First of all, let me tell you something. Niggas that think you can turn a hoe into a housewife. This bitch got videos online telling you how to trap athletes because they're dumb. What the fuck you thought you was gonna do? Oh, now you Jesus. You Jesus now. Huh? You PJ, J stand for Jesus? Come on, bro. You gotta move smarter than that, bro. You gotta, okay, I understand. You think, you might want to grease, whatever. Okay,
have some fun.
Have some fun. You probably slip up, however, you slip up. But you married the bitch? I don't feel sorry for you. But in fact, she should have got $1 million a month and put you in the fucking hole for your next contract.
He can't afford that.
She should have did. Cause I don't blame, bro. Come on, bro. I don't blame her, bro. She had a hustle and she hustled your ass. Come on, you 22 years old, bro. You made it to the NBA, bro. You married a bitch. Not just her. You married. You got married. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Now, we got it. Both sides. A lot of people are siding that Brittany Rayner groomed him.
With that little college games and shit. I seen some shit. She was at the college games.
She's at college games and stuff?
Yeah, she was at the college games.
He's like 18, 19.
Yeah.
You feel me? And she was about 26, 27. And some people are saying like
About 24, because she like 27 now.
some people are saying that's like taking advantage. Huh?
Is she like 28 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she'll probably like 24, 25.
Yeah, like taking advantage of him and stuff. What are your takes on that? Cause he 18, a freshman in college. She 25, whatever.
You're 18 years old. You know what life is like when you're 18, bro. You already know what it is. You know you an NBA prospect.
Bro, you fresh out of high school, bro.
You're an NBA
Okay,
prospect,
I'm
bro.
listening.
Bro. First of all, when you, I wonder if his daddy was in his life. Because look, LeVar Ball not gonna let that happen to LaMelo. Like, he already ran the game down for him. Like, hey, don't be, you feel me? Have your little fun, but don't be slipping up. You see what your brother going through, bro. And his brother, that's a high school sweetheart, the brother, bro. You know these girls gonna be coming at you, bro. You already know. First of all, you going to Kentucky. You're a starter at Kentucky. You are a star at Kentucky. These hoes coming at you left and right. You already know you got to keep your guard up. People don't believe in doing research. All you had to do was put her name in.
Research?
All you had to do was put her name in.
He probably knew who she was from the jump.
All you had to do was put her name in. All the videos gonna pop up talking about how you groom an athlete, or what? Not groom, but how athletes are stupid. If you wanna secure the bag, you get you an athlete.
They're dumb.
She dated Colin Kaepernick. She dated this person. She was fucking around with James Harden. She's running around in the streets, and you gonna wife her up. You gonna wife her up because she's a good person.
Cool, nice vibe.
Cool person, got good vibe.
And then on top of it, I feel like he the type of guy. You tell him some shit, he be like, bruh, that's you, nigga, not me, nigga. Nigga,
bro, I hope LaMelo let his ass have it in the locker room, bro.
I'm not like you niggas. You feel me? Because Halloween came up and they dressed up in costumes. I forget the exact names, but it basically represented
Dumb and Dumber. Not dumb and smarter. She's smart, man.
A female who uses men for money.
As a joke, like they were joking. That's what the internet been saying. That he finna get set up.
And he went ahead and made a joke about it for Halloween. And then this guy have the audacity, the unmitigated gall, to go on Twitter and say like something to the effect like, "Oh, I thought you were different." Some bullcrap. I'm paraphrasing here, and it basically led people to find out that they're no longer together, and something happened to where she betrayed him in a way. And at that point, you gotta blame yourself, big dog. You gotta blame yourself. Now he came out and refuted the $200,000 a month, said it's cap.
Who not gonna refute that shit? Cause if you start believing it, even if it's true, if you really start buying into the comments, you gonna find the biggest hotel, get a penthouse suite, and then whatever happened.
So, listen, bro.
He the nice away from that boy, man.
Him too?
Did you not listen to the story you just told? Come on, bro.
Bro, PJ, bro. Hopefully, you feel me, you keep doing your thing, so when it's time to re-up, you feel me, you get a nice, extension of your rookie contract, but
yeah, you need to have about a good 19 piece to 21 piece this year. You got to score around that, about 7 rebounds. You got to be really good on defense. Matter of fact, 3-and-D always going to get you paid. Go ahead and do 3-and-D. Get you a nice little rookie contract, $80, $90 million. You'll be all right, man. $80, $90 million, bro. And then, I say that off the air because I don't want it to come back. Man. But if you know any Raymonds, Raymond Reddingtons and stuff like that, make that, Dembeys. Any Dembeys and stuff?
Blacklist.
Yeah, Blacklist. Greatest show out. Well, not out right now, but that I'm watching right now.
But yeah, man.
The Cleaners and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about.
I shot my shot at PJ.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna shot him.
No.
Nah. Where your daddy at, dog? You ain't got no dad, bro.
Yeah,
How your daddy gotta be in your life,
she
bro?
take my money, and I'm in need. Yeah, she's trifling.
Copyright. But you get the
yeah. That digs on me. I ain't saying shit. Anyway. Moving along here. Baby mom.
Shout out to Brittany Renner, though. You secured it bad. You jumped from Colin Kaepernick, James Harden. You were fucking with a little soccer player at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like you respect the hustle.
I do. I respect the hustle because she know what it is. I would have not respected it. She'd been like, oh, I'm a housewife. I'm loyal and all this extra shit. I just want a good man. She don't want a good man. She just want a bag. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it. Get the money. You find a duck, a goose, a quack to buy into your tricks and trade. Hey.
Moving along, keeping it with baby mom's Future. Was posted and screenshotted by his baby mama of I don't know what kid really. He has a lot of kids.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You ain't had to make you about I don't know what kid.
I mean, because I don't know specifically. Like,
it doesn't matter what kid. Don't do that. Come on, you trying to paint a bad picture of my dog Future.
Okay. Can I continue? Yeah. Was screenshotted and put on the internet by his baby moms of him calling her a hoe, which, you know, okay, well, might be a hoe, so what? But the kicker is he apparently texted that to his son's phone. Mm-hmm. It seemed like there was a conversation about buying some clothes, and then the kid was like, Dad, and then Future responded, your mom's a hoe. And I want to hear your thoughts on it. Like, what you think? Like, you think that's straight? You think that's cool? You think?
I fuck with it. You don't know their relationship. She probably feeding that boy all type of information about the dad. So, you degraded me to my son. I'm gonna let my son know you a hoe.
I never thought about that.
Like, no. Cause bro, a lot of times, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro, a lot of times, bro, when kids grow up and, you know, having a bad taste for their father, because it's usually the father. It's usually the father. You know what I'm saying? But when they end up having a bad taste for their father, they're young. They're being manipulated by the parent. You feel me? The mom want to be the hero, and the mom want to make it seem like, oh, I'm the one doing everything for you. In return, whether or not the father want to be in a life, or the father's actually trying to be in a life, and the mother is being, you know, spiteful or petty, the kid grew up resenting the father for no reason. Well, not for no reason, because he has a reason to resent the father, but it's on the wrong pretense. Like, the father was trying to be in your life, whatever the case may be. So who knows what that lady's telling that kid about the dad, and what, you know, what information is being out there. So you hit me up, your mom's a hoe. Now whatever that means to a 6-year-old kid, 6 years old, right? 8-year-old kid, I don't know. I think it would have more impact on a 13-year-old kid, because, you know, by then you know what a hoe really means. But, you know, your mom's a hoe. And then another thing is, he probably knew that the kid wasn't texting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Future probably know, like, bro.
Probably the mom.
You're texting me, bro.
Yeah. True.
And then he said it was cap. He said the whole situation was cap. So I don't know if she was pretending.
I can see it, because she came out with a brand, pray for him, all that bullshit, or pray for her, whatever that shit called. So, you know, probably calculated.
Oh yeah, Future went to go say, he always got like little quotes. He went to go say, pray for her and things like that. So, but I do want to say that I kind of don't, you know, really agree with the whole bashing of the moms to the kid on both ends. So like you said, that is a good point. You feel me? If you bash my son, bash about me to my son or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna do the same thing to you. Yeah. But you know, that's kind of like that's a very toxic situation. For me,
all of it is toxic.
Yeah, very toxic situation. So I kind of don't agree with it. I feel like, you know, you should try to be on the best behavior with your BM. You feel me? So the child can grow up in the greatest environment. But that's just my thoughts on it, you know. But I do say, when we pulled up, the line that Future said on Chris Brown and Young Thug Go Crazy remix, I cheat on you, you cheat on me, you ain't loyal. Yeah. That's truth. That's truth.
That's true.
That's true. And I know you're going to say, oh my God, what you mean? Oh, what you mean? If you cheat on me, I'm going to cheat on you. No. Because I hate when people say I'm not a cheater unless I get cheated on. You're a cheater. Mm-hmm. You're a cheater. If you don't have it in you to cheat, you're not going to cheat. Mm-hmm. If it's not in you, it's not in you. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Just like if somebody could do something to somebody else and the other person can't do it back to them because that's just not in them. Yeah. You feel me? Just so stop saying that. Stop saying that.
If all you females that feel like if your guy cheat on you, you gonna go back and cheat, and it's gonna make it. You gonna cheat on them and they don't find out it's the dumbest shit ever. Cause that's not gonna impact them if they don't find out. You just cheated. Like if you gonna cheat and just keep it. Oh, I just cheated because you cheated on me, and I don't know about it. It doesn't impact me because I don't know about it. You just cheated. You're a cheater. You cheated. So what's the point of cheating back? If you're gonna leave, just leave. If you're gonna stay, deal with your decision.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna cheat back, you're still a whore, a slut, bucket.
I just want to get it off the chest because we was talking about Future. Keeping it with
Slime Lord.
sons and moms and things of that nature. Drake bought Amari Bailey number 10 OVO chain,
Yeah.
and you know, that's dope.
That's solid.
That's dope.
We're gonna make all the jokes in the world.
I mean, my mom was way older than Drake, but you know, I wish, you know.
That's kind of nasty, bro.
No, not Drake, nigga. Not Drake.
Oh.
But I'm saying, like, you know, I had a stepdad.
Or they have money.
Yeah. That a father figure, you feel me?
How would your father feel? How would your father feel about that? Your stepdad buying you a chain.
I mean, I don't know. Ask Amari Bailey dad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You think he's still in the picture?
I'm not sure.
That's crazy.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Cause she had him pretty young, so I wonder if he's still in the picture. And if he not, he probably shitting bricks.
Can
right
you be
now.
mad though?
At Drake?
Yeah.
For what? You're not together.
No, I'm saying like that he bought your son a chain.
But they have their own relationship, bro. Like they actually cool. Like I heard he be giving him advice. You know,
Yeah.
They chop it up how to deal with fame and you know the money that you about to come into. So, bro, they have their own relationship, bro.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing to get mad about. Especially, I don't know if Amari Bailey has a relationship with his father, but if you're a good father, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Drake is Drake. He has money. He bought your son a gift. That's not gonna change anything. You feel me? If you're a good father. Now, if you're a bad father, you might got something to worry about. He might just, you know, might have nothing to do with you. But you know, it is what it is. That was pretty cool.
I mean, he probably gonna have nothing to do with you anyways.
Wrapping it up here.
Oh, you want to talk about Quentin Tarantino?
What about Quentin Tarantino?
You didn't hear about him? So when he was growing up, he used to get in trouble in class because he used to. First of all, Quentin Tarantino is a director, film director.
Yeah.
So he used to be writing scripts and film, like scripts in class, like screenplays. So he used to get in trouble because he wasn't doing his work. So his mom ended up, you know, finding out, and his mom was like, "This little film career or this writing career that you think you have, it's over." So he said from that moment on, he said he's never gonna give his mom a dime out of money that he made from film. So they was asking, he was like, they asked him, "Oh, did you end up giving your mom any money from money that you made off him?" He was like, "No." He's like, "My mom had a little IRS situation. I helped her out with that, but I didn't buy her no house. I didn't give her no car. She didn't get a dime, like physical money from the money he made from filmmaking." And I'm like, damn, I don't know if that's petty or if that's like sticking to your bones. Like, he said he didn't give him not one dime.
His mom?
His mom. Because his mom talked now, was like, "Oh, this little film career that you have is over, or screenwriting career that you have is over." And he's like, "I'm never gonna give her a dime." And he said, I think he was like 13 when that happened. He said he never gave her a dime.
So he never took care of her at all.
Well, he said from his money he made from film. So I don't know if he got other avenues.
So if I make money some other type of way.
Yeah, that's how I took it. Cause he's like, he had a little IRS situation, whatever. Pretty much, you're not gonna be living lavish off of the money I made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, she was like, I ain't buying no car, no house.
I mean, real quickly before we end off, Nardo Wick. You know the artist?
Who?
Nardo Wick.
Nope.
He made the that's how I step on niggas.
Oh, okay. No, I don't.
Yeah.
But
You hear the song?
Nope. I'm assuming I'm supposed to hear it. Is it like a big song or something?
That's how I step on niggas.
Probably if I heard the song. I mean, that's not bringing nothing up to me.
That's the part.
Okay, well,
that's the part. If you know the.
Then I don't know.
I'm playing. Where you be at? Where you be at? Where you be at?
Being violent.
Lame man, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Being violent.
No, you're not vibing because you don't even know this song.
Maybe it's not for me to know. You ever thought about that? Yeah. All right, get to the point. I don't know the song. I don't know the song. It's okay.
Why you don't know the song? That's my
Who
point.
is he? Like, where he from?
I'm not sure, but you should know this song, bro.
All right, no. I keep it pushing.
Anyway, bro. Nardo Wick, upcoming rapper. Getting a lot of love from Lil Baby recently.
I don't know who he is.
He went ahead and put all his family members in a group chat and asked him for $1,000. Oh no, Was it 100?
Oh, I heard a story. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Continue.
It was something he asked him for like $100.
I think it was 100.
$100.
Yeah.
To help support his career.
Yeah.
I think only a few family members responded and gave it to him. I think he went ahead and ended up giving back $1,000.
$1,000. Yeah, I heard.
$1,000 each.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, people with this whole like blind loyalty, like if I'm a billionaire, if I'm this and that, I got my whole family. Yeah, that's cool. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But you don't have to. You don't have to, especially the ones that always have something to say, or the ones who, you know, never wanted to support you or never wanted to encourage you, always try to tear you down, or, you know, tell you to do something else, or, you know, never wanted to say, you know, I don't understand what you're doing.
But I support your decision.
It. You know, you're a smart kid or whatever. Like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, entitlement. Just because you have a rich family member, that doesn't mean they're entitled to do something for you.
At all.
Or vice versa. It would be nice, you feel me? Especially if, you know, those are people you grew up around, you know, who've always showed you love and things of that nature. Or, you know, the kids of the family, you look after them and things like that. But that's what I'm saying. Entitlement, like, irks me, bro. Because it's like, nobody has to give you anything.
At all.
And you should always look to, you know, go out there and, you know, do what you got to do. Mm-hmm. You know, wrong is wrong, right is right, you feel me? You shouldn't be flawed to nobody just because you don't have to. If people been with you, you feel me? You should, you know, look after them and take care of them. But, yeah, man, that's all of it today. Anything you want to, you know, mention, sign off on before we get out of here?
PJ Washington, I wasn't done with you. I need a minute so I can talk to my brother.
Go ahead.
You know, in life, you know, so in life, we all make bad decisions. You know, some decisions you can learn from without having to spend a dime. You know, you just take your L or take your lesson and move on. Some decisions going to cost you $43 million. You know, some lessons going to cost you $43 million. In your case, you took the $43 million lesson. I'm just going to say, moving forward, 3 condoms. Don't ever get married again. Cause this marriage, you see what this marriage did. Nah, granted, you ain't getting no alimony because I don't know how long they've been married. So I don't know if she's gonna get alimony. Or is the 200 parted with the alimony? Nah, it can't be. That's too much money. They wasn't married that long. So take your lesson, learn from it, and move on. Stay away from knives, stay away from tall buildings, and stay away from other bitches like her. Matter of fact, what's the opposite of a nun? Like the male version of a nun?
A priest?
Nah, don't become a priest. Them niggas weird. But stay away from women for at least 2 years because you gotta recalculate your brain. You know what I'm saying? But that's it, PJ. And once again, I'm not gonna say shout out to you because you don't deserve it. But shout out to Brittany Renner. And that's all I have to say.
You done? You got it off your chest?
I'm done.
Anything else you
And
want to
LaMelo, let that nigga have it, man. Please, on my behalf, let that nigga have it. Pete, Terry Rozier, let that nigga have it. Let young boy know he fucked up for $43 million. He fucked up. I'm done.
That being said, keep your head up, PJ and Dennis.
Or down. However you want to. So,
or down.
Or down. It's up to you.
Keep your head up, man. Y'all keep your head up. Hopefully y'all doing good. We in August. We near towards the end of the year. It's not too late. Keep pushing towards your goals. Get it done. You feel me? Don't let nothing hold you back. Stay safe. Corona numbers still going up. Mask up, even if you have the vaccine. Y'all stay safe out there, man. That being said, this Kyle the Kid, Mega the Boy. We love you. We out. Let's go.
Yeah!